my OBS just like reconnected or something.
Yeah, my internet is
Actually, I want to
pretty
make sure
bad too.
that my video for first half is like
Hmm.
just like uh okay. Uh yeah, sorry for the wait. I just need to make it because I've had a lot of nightmares with which not working.
Hmm.
Okay, whatever. So post this. Uh, okay, we're back. Uh, I wonder what Doran would say about this. Yeah, not too. Uh, hmm. Hmm. You know what? I had a funny thought.
Whoa, looks really creative though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to, just play my game, be
All
creative,
right, I guess I gotta fight back with the best I can.
and as expected, well,
Hmm.
uh, uh,
Oh, peep. Hmm.
Jordan would say, kill all the things. Sophia asked a question. I was thinking about earlier. Do you think having a lack of creativity in general will hinder improvement? I'm a very uncreative person, and my teacher tells me to try to be more aggressive, but it's hard. I can't find those invasion moves. I tend to be someone who doesn't like uncertainty. So, what do you think? What do you think about that?
I think I think it depends on what kind of level your goal you're trying to get to. If you want to, if your goal is to be a professional player, even a top professional player, then creativity is very important factor in the game. But if you want to be a strong amateur player or just just an mediocre amateur or like a high down player, then creativity is not definitely not the most important factor because in this game, the what's very important is like logic and reasoning and reading. That's one of the most important factors of the game. So, but if you want to become a top player, then that might your creativity becomes important because that's what distinguishes you from your style from another person's style because of your unique playing, right? But if you just want to be like a strong amateur player, which is what a majority of people in America are, then I don't think whether you're creative or not, it doesn't really have to do much with improvement. I think it has to do more with how hard you study and how strong is your logical reasoning behind everything. I think that's probably what's more important.
Hmm. Oh, and he actually said he's around 3K. So
All
yeah.
right, then if you want to, I mean, if your goal is to become a top professional player, then story might be a little bit different. But
I feel
if
like as your rank increases, you sort of have like more room to play creative moves. You know what I'm saying? Like
mhm,
because creativity needs to be backed up by some sort of reading, right?
right.
So you can't just say like I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try this out. Um, so there's that. A lot of professional players play crazy moves like what Choyu does, right? But you you know how he rolls.
hmm
But yeah, so he must have he the how to explain this. The reason he plays so many creative moves is he has he knows what's gonna happen, like at least to a certain extent, right? So
Right, right.
he's going to kind of have a rough idea of what the game is gonna look like.
Right, and I agree with your point that creativity comes the more you play. It doesn't. It's not. Yeah, I mean, creativity is not just something you get. You just pop up your mind off nowhere. The more you play, the more you get used to. The more you get used to certain variations, then that's when you can think. Well, how come you have to play this way? Why can't I play this way? But if you're not familiar with all the patterns or everything in the game yet, then that's really hard to come up with creative move because creativity doesn't just mean play anywhere you want, right? Yeah, it has to be reasonable. So it really comes after a lot of experience. That's when that's usually how people become more creative in the game. Just like all the professional players, they play like probably like a million games to become that creative, right?
Hmm. Yeah, and it's I think creativity just keeps this game entertaining and intriguing, and
Hmm
it's what has happened for the past especially in the 20th century or in the early 21st century, because
hmm
people come up with new things, right?
hmm
And that's and by looking at their games, you just you just feel like, wow, I can play that way, right? So
Right.
I can play the eighth line and still
hmm
win the game by resignation.
Right,
Or
right.
and I don't know how many of the new creations are going to be like the norm for the next two or 3 decades, but it's always good to see
hmm
fun things.
Right, right, right.
Uh, uh, what if I decide to be tough?
Right. It's not tough or not tough, but I think this is the only way of playing.
Yeah.
Because if you take, then there's no
Yeah,
point
yeah,
of
yeah, exactly.
right.
Oh, I do get 4 points back. Yay! Not really. But Uh,
I think Black has put up really good fighting so far because White it is in some danger right now.
yeah, it's pretty intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do like to see Lee Chung Ho games when I look at pro games. Uh, Ryan says lack of creativity is why Lee Chung Ho was told he would never become a professional. He couldn't find those amazing moves that pros were expected to find. Well, he was kind of unbeatable in his prime. So I don't know.
He was invincible.
He was invincible.
Right, indeed.
Uh, yeah, I'm just like still trying to. I'm trying to like stay in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I think you move on the top before it really helps out because you can definitely utilize some Maji you have on the top. Right, like some move like that will be
yeah.
great.
And I already made to move 107. Congratulating myself. Yes, says he was also famous for being unable to replay his own games. Maybe because he was like so into the game, he couldn't even
That's
like remember.
that's probably why.
Because that's what happens to a lot of people actually. Like
I think replaying your game is kind of important, I guess, uh, because because you know that's one of the easier way to improve, I think.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Usually if you play like if you have like fought really hard in the game,
Mm-hmm.
you tend to remember it more I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
At least that's what happens for me. People say that like losses are more memorable than wins, but I guess it could go either way. So
Depends on
for
how big
me,
is your win or how big is your loss.
I think half point losses will just stay with you
Well, yeah, yeah,
for a while before you forget about it.
yeah, quite a while.
Hmm. Uh, well, I guess I gotta fix there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Don't want my hammer to be killed. That would be very tragic.
I still like that description. Mm-hmm.
um, Wait, stream down again? Oh, okay. Because it doesn't seems fine on my side.
Let's restaurant first.
Oh, yeah. Let's read the chat. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's a little bit choppy here. Uh, Are there any pros who can't memorize their games? This is a good question. Uh, oh yeah. So one Liberty Short mentioned that Go Seigen had a head injury that weakened him substantially. Um, yeah. So he did suffer from a or correct. But he was like still one of the strongest players ever. And of course he's the god.
Yeah, all right.
The stream is starting to get laggy. Oh, let me check. All right. Good move, good move. So done.
Right, this way,
Yeah.
I guess even more chaos.
Right, because like if you just like extend it at G15, it would be like an easy connection for me.
And
Uh,
if I just jump without extending first at H15, then if you just take, then it's gonna be hard for my group on the top.
right. And you connected the S16 stones in like Incente. Damn it.
Well, that was mine pretty much at any time though.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Because what you got was you got points on the side. Actually, I think that might be a little bit too early to connect that. Because maybe later I want to take the side.
Well, yeah, I did get like the right side for sure. You did capture. Well, you did. What was it? You did connect the two stones, but I guess I could be happy with that there. So,
Right.
see, this is getting really intense right now. I can accept either way. I put up a good fight. Well, I guess I'm gonna capture this first.
Right.
Connect, because I don't want to give you the Atari.
Makes sense.
Uh, hmm. Well, I guess I gotta live this first. Definitely don't want to die there. Right?
Right. But you have a lot of space too.
I've got one eye.
Looks like a good sabaki to me.
We got one eye. I need the second one. we're talking about Go Seigen earlier. So like basically he suffered from a car crash,
Oh yeah,
right? Which
I remember he did, and after that, I think he got a car accident when he was like 39 or 40, something like that.
wait, I thought he was like 47 already.
Oh, 47?
Yeah.
Might have been then.
Yeah, and I mean like he still stayed at in the top bracket for like quite a while, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
But like yeah, he was so his car crash was in 1961, and I think he retired in I don't know, not like the 1970s or 80s, but after that he's
No, I
pretty
think probably not no. I think he retired not long after his car accident.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
If I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah, but he just had like a 1950s was all about him, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
1940s, 1950s was all about
Mm-hmm.
him.
Mm-hmm. Even now it's all about him, but
Yeah,
right.
I think one of the Japanese pros like what his name was like he really wanted to play a game with Go Seigen, and
Oh,
then
it's Yodo Norimoto or something like that.
that's his name.
Yeah, I think
So yeah, he's a 9 dan.
yeah, I think he won a he won like the top tournament in Japan, and they asked him like what was his wish, and he said, I wish to play with Go Seigen, and he
Yeah,
yeah,
and he
but
was
Go Seigen was like 80 or so back then, or 70, so
oh, yeah.
definitely not in his prime to play. But Go Seigen did put up a good show against Yodo Norimoto, I think.
Yeah, and I think like he just like they're there, and Go Seigen was like literally like glowing. He was a god.
Right, yeah.
It's like I feel like playing Go was sort of his natural behavior. He just like he would just like
It's like eating food for him.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
A lot of times people are like conscious about winning tournaments, improving their ranks, things like that. For him, it's just like it's just a way of living, right? He would just like
Right.
go into his 90s, celebrate his 100th birthday, and yeah, go is just a beautiful meditative thing for him, I guess.
Probably for us too, I think.
I certainly hope so.
Right.
Um, let's check Twitch chat. Doesn't Black so Savark asked the question, doesn't Black have to take sorry about the walking board. Does Black have to take the 2 stones at this point after F18? Huh, so that's wait, the 2 stones there? Uh if you're referring to H16 and H15, then no, because it can he can still like just keep it that way, I guess.
Hmm.
F18 was a wedge, so this is sort of like a Isabaki sequence for Black because
Right.
now he's trying to make 2 eyes,
Hmm.
and be unfortunate if he didn't.
I
So
think you will. Don't worry.
yeah, I have to live there first. And I really wanted Snooki, but I just had a feeling that Black would just die. I think I'm okay though. Right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah,
I think should be okay.
yeah. That's what I thought. So
I'm not sure if I'm gonna come with some moves later, but right now it looks okay.
yeah,
Hmm.
you never know what's gonna happen. All right, so let's see what's next. Justin would have just like he would have just said, "Let's do a quick count of territory."
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Uh, I know, right? He does
Hmm.
that. Oh my, so I think I sort of have a shape weakness, a weakness in shape. I'm gonna fix this. I'm hoping that this isn't a dumb move, but I just felt like
Hmm.
I needed to fix there.
Uh, I'm not sure if it's I wouldn't say it's a good or bad move, but it looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, it
I
looks
don't know.
definitely looks really reasonable.
Yeah, I was.
Hmm.
At least I tried. At least I tried. Uh, so yeah, I mean, if white gets the attachment at K K6, it's gonna be pretty comfortable for him, I guess. Uh, yeah. I have a feeling that you're gonna kill my top group though.
I
It seems fine to me, but
I mean, so far I didn't see anything that could kill the top group. Maybe later. Maybe later.
uh,
So far though, as of right now, I didn't see any move in particular that could kill.
yeah. Oh, that's a nice detail. So there's a husband and wife team in Japan who are still active Go players. The husband is I think 94 years old, and the wife is
Wow.
88, and she just promoted in the women's Meijin league or something like that.
How do Japanese people compete? At like such a such an age.
That's intense, man.
Mm.
Uh, uh, actually, okay. I just wondering about this, but
Do I have a weakness?
I feel that. You know what? Let's try. Let's try. Let's try.
Hmm. Did I really leave out something here?
I mean, I mean, it doesn't hurt if I misread, right? I was like, I was have one more dead stone, but
Wait, I think. Hmm.
because I mean, like if I didn't have the K6 stone, obviously it would not work. But
Right, right. Oh yeah, so maybe I think your K6 stones actually help for this.
that's what I feel like. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Okay, so let's try this out. Uh, I have completely no idea what I'm doing, but let's see.
Oh right, I think it works.
It did.
Hmm.
Well, I'm playing this based on my calculations, but I don't know if they're
Yeah, it
correct.
seems like my group is in big trouble.
Well, I mean,
Hmm. Yeah, I was looking at this earlier, but I thought I had a vague memory that my move at age 10 worked, but I guess it didn't. Um, hmm. Maybe I have to try something else.
oh yeah, yeah. I knew you were gonna. Yeah, there's a lot of algae there. I feel like I'm fine. But like, please don't tell me I'm done.
No, I don't think so. You're fine.
Yeah, that would be so unfortunate. I mean, I have a lot of liberties outside, so
Mm-hmm.
there's not gonna be like a shortage of liberties for now.
Right. Yeah, this is it's getting quite hard to play for, right? Because your cutting point is pretty good. I mean, your cut before was pretty good.
I know you're gonna try to kill something though.
Well, there's not much to kill, unfortunately.
Yeah, so my plan was I was gonna
Hmm.
maybe I would just like crawl on the second line just to
Hmm.
make sure. So much toughness.
So yeah, after this move, I'll probably just resign.
No, but I had to be like careful though. Uh, I feel like I'm just like not gonna fall. I'm just gonna try to not fall for any traps, and just like uh, I don't know, Atari or something.
This is safe way of playing.
I've lost like a ton of games, just like falling for
Yeah,
traps.
like doing that stuff. Yeah, I know.
You have no idea.
No, I don't think I can do anything to your group on the top either. It's a good game, dude.
Well, thanks for playing.
Yeah,
It
thanks
was
to you
really
too.
intense.
Yeah, you did pretty well with your moves in the center.
Well, I was happy to see that it worked.
Yeah, it was. I like your, well, your Sabaki on the top, and plus your moves in the center was pretty cool, I think.
So, should we review this game?
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
of course. Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah, there's a lot. I think I can give you the controls.
Yeah, sure.
So are you in the review yet? It's
Wait. I think I don't know, cause I don't think I'm in there because my internet's got some problems.
okay. There should be a pop up. So like
Yeah, I know. I click allow, but then nothing happened.
okay. Yeah, just wait for it.
Yeah, I guess. Wait.
Uh, I guess this was just like one of the occasions like I was like, oh, I'm so behind in the opening, and I probably lost. And then I was like, maybe I haven't lost this like just yet. I'm gonna try. And this was one of the cases that luckily the cut worked. So
I was surprised to see it will actually work because I think up till in the middle game after I destroy your territory I think
mhm.
black was it's kind of hard for black, but your cut at N14 was pretty good, and I think it proved to be very effective too.
Yeah, I guess. Oh,
Hmm.
I was really trying to just like make things happen, and
Right.
I knew the there are actually two cuts, but one of them wasn't gonna yield anything. So I thought, let's just like split him into groups and see what
Hmm.
happens.
Yeah, it was good, and then cut. I think I played a lot of round moves after that, but your moves on the top, and then your attach on the top, and then after that you try to cut off my center group. I think that's a pretty good combination.
Yeah, I was glad to see the attachment at H17 actually worked
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
actually are you in this review
Yeah, I
or
don't think I can go in the review because
okay.
I didn't see anything yet.
Yeah, let me just go back to it again. So um wait a minute. Let's oh, yeah, so okay. Um it's kinda hard, but so I wasn't sure if the attachment at H17 was valid. Because I thought this is like stuck right now. Because I thought, what if you just Hane at H18, like on the second line?
Yeah, yeah, that's actually what I should have done probably because I didn't realize I had such a bad algae in the center, so I probably should have done that, I think.
Yeah, because I was glad to see that what actually played the outside Hane at
Hmm.
H16, and after the crosscut there was a lot of algae there.
Right, right.
which I then used to aim for the cut.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. Uh, and yeah, and I think under circumstances, play the best sequence possible. So like extend first,
Right,
and
right.
then connect. That was really good. Yeah, and because you wouldn't want to give me like the Panuki. That would just be like not good for white.
Right,
So in this case, white could still have the Atari at H18, which was okay,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
right? So
mm-hmm.
I had to do this, but
But I guess that then the game is kind of hard for white because white is really thin, and you after you live, then black elsewhere is quite strong. So I think it's probably not that easy for white after you live. And I mean, your move in the center. I totally forgot that when you play K6, then there's also an Aji you have there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. K6, yeah.
so well I was thinking like if you saw I was gonna try to cut the central groove, uh then I'm probably gonna do something to like the bottom right group because it has one
Right, and then right, and then if you do that something to my bottom right group, it'll be really painful for me. Very,
probably yeah.
very painful. Yeah,
I think
very
black
painful.
can get like a lot of bottom side territory at the very least just by forcing white to make two eyes.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, definitely.
but I don't know. Would if that happened, would it still be like a close game for both? You think? Or
I'm not sure. I think black probably might have been probably would have been in a pretty good position. I think.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah. But if you can somehow make all the bottom territory, then that should be good enough. I think.
Part of my plan was like I would try to get Sente, and
Hmm.
then C3 would be a good move, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was C3 is huge. That is so big.
C3 is huge, right? So and
So big.
it's also aiming for the cut at C5, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
So
C3 is so big. Yeah. So I think so overall, I think black in the beginning, the cut on the top was not that good.
yeah,
But after even though your shoulder hit was kind of deep, but I guess the way you sacrifice those four stones and get such a strong wall, so you see that really helps you later on in the game. And I think
yeah,
yeah, and then from that point on, the game was I guess it's pretty even for both players. But after I left my group so comfortably in the center, the game was
uh-huh,
again good for me. But then,
right.
yeah, then you start making really strong attacks on my group, and that kind of caught me off guard, I guess. And then after you live on the top, the game was already become pretty difficult for white, and then that cut that you did at the end was just very amazing, I think.
Well, yeah. Well, I was a lucky one, I guess. But yeah, I did get the wall in Sente, which I was pleasant to see.
Hmm.
So because I mean, if you connected at at move 56,
Hmm.
it's the only way I can navigate because we can't go into like the review mode. But if you had connected,
Hmm.
then I I think I would find it pretty comfortable with just like just connecting at F6 and just fighting all the way out.
Right,
I think that would be pretty good for me because you need an extra move in the corner somewhere.
right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So um uh I actually think maybe White could have done something like one space jump at F7
Yeah, probably that probably would have been better because I underestimated the Aji that had in the two space jump.
because like White is really solid and I was just like I was just freaking out. So
Yeah, the way that you cut open my two-space jump was pretty good, I think.
It's the only thing I could do, I guess.
Mm,
I was surrounded, and there there weren't a lot of options for me.
right.
So and yeah, there's the early cut, and
Hmm.
okay, we actually there's one thing we didn't touch upon. So I could have approached the top left corner.
Top left corner. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that approach would have been great if you did do that.
So
Because
so
if
like C14 or somewhere,
C14,
or C15.
yeah, I guess C14. Yeah. Well, or you can do actually any approach in the area I think would be good.
Okay.
It just I think yeah, what black should just at least play somewhere in the area. Then black should be good.
Yeah, C14 was one of those I was thinking of,
Hmm.
because you know, like if you just pincer, then I could go into the corner at C17, for
Right.
example, like that. For
Hmm.
the one space low, I played C17, then the the Joseki is it's not bad for me, I guess.
Oh, actually, I can move the thing.
Oh wait, you can't.
Wait, and isn't like the stones moving right now?
Right, but you have to share your variations in order for us to see it. So
Oh,
like, do you see like under the variation tree?
uh-huh.
There's like a box code. There's like a box code variation name,
Yeah.
and there's like a share button. So
Uh-huh.
basically, you just like click on the stones,
Uh-huh.
and then like enter a name for the variation. Then you click the share button, and I'll be able to see it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think yeah,
Wait.
so I think I guess the few major things that in this game is basically black's cut on the top. That's not that good.
Oh
But then
yeah.
black's the way black played with the the black attacked the two space jump in white. That was pretty good. And after that, pretty much the game was if not probably turned into black's favor um, and and I think the black's moves later on were very good. So I think that's probably one few of the main things in this game.
And okay, there's one I'm curious about. So after White's connection at 013,
Right.
what should be Black's correct response? Does he just Tanuki, or or
Wait. Where 013?
yeah,
Yeah. Just Tanuki.
just Tanuki?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's like close to nothing left to be played in the area. I think.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. So that means I can just approach either corner, right?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Okay. All right, that's a pretty fun game, and I was just wondering if you
Yeah.
guys in Twitch chat have any questions for us. Well, this is a pretty good game. Oh, and Go for Sabaki asked, move 111 at at H15. So let me actually move 111.
Move
So
111 is right here.
uh
And H15, where is that? H15. You mean you should
oh
take
yeah.
off?
Well, I
H
mean one thing I was afraid of. So I could have just taken, yeah, that would be just like super cool for the top group. But I was worried about like something like white R9 or anywhere near that move, I guess, because my
Mhm.
T shape wasn't in terribly good structure without the Q8 move, you know.
Yeah, I think Q8 is good.
Yeah, so I guess I needed an extra move there.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's look at other questions. Growledge asked, even if a message about the review being open doesn't pop up for him, the current review is always the first review on your list. So next time, oh yeah, he can still enter it manually. Yeah, that would work too. All right, so do you guys have any remaining questions? Any questions, guys? I'm actually trying to like pull up the link to your YouTube channel so I can just like put it into a chat. Yunxuan Li, Go. You have to type in Go because like there's a lot of Yunxuan Lis, but this guy here is the one.
Yeah, right.
How do you even make all the real board videos? Do you have like a do you have a thing for mounting the camera, or is someone like holding the camera?
I have a tripod, and my mom helps me with the camera, I guess.
Okay. Oh, 5 secret tips
so
to improve
of course
your Go.
I can do it, but I can do it by myself, huh?
5 secret tips to improve your Go. That sounds pretty fun. All right, I will check that out. So I will. I'll post the link here. All right. Yeah. About that. I'll post the link here. So this is his channel. What's your Twitch is Hyson Drake, right?
Yeah, my Twitch is Hyson Drake, yeah. Thanks a lot for
I'll be there
for inviting me here because it was a great game.
Check in.
Huh?
I told him, but
he did not tell me. Okay, thanks, Steven.
All right, I'll be right back.
Well, I can't really say because it's lagging.
Okay. It's all good, so good. So yeah.
Wait, what you say?
No, my dorm fact is just like checking me in. Don't worry about it. Yes, yeah. It's okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much the end of this show. It's a pretty fun game, and if you can subscribe to Yunxuan's channel, please feel free to do so. He has really awesome Go videos. And also, I will have there'll be a show next Friday. Hopefully there will be lots of fun because I'll be inviting other guests. Yeah. So thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for joining. And I will see you guys next time. This video will be posted on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, have a great weekend and good night.
And thank you so much, Steven, for inviting me, and thanks everyone for watching. It was definitely a great game, and hopefully all of you guys had a good time in it.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a really good game. And yeah, we'll talk soon, and hopefully you'll be on my show a few weeks later.
Yeah.
This was really fun. All right. So, see you guys later. Good night.